chances are we can assume that if a building was built during the tenure of President Martin, there's going to be a time capsule behind every cornerstone. So this is the first of such ceremonies, but we hope it's not the last, because as we go through and revitalize our campus, we'll have a chance to do this, we hope, time and again. So with that, we're certainly excited to find out what's in this box. So I'm going to invite Katie to come forward and we'll get started. Here, we'll put it over here. Okay. We have these handy dandy crowbars.
How do you want to start?
Let's get from the front here. Yeah. How is this the front? Do this. Take that on the table.
I know that we've had people come in the office since it was announced yesterday that a time capsule was found, and they've been like, what's in it? Are you sure we can't get a little early peek? So it's really exciting to be here on behalf of the students to help President Benson open this time capsule and finally find out what's inside of it.
Katie's going to announce what we found so far.
We have several copies of the Eastern Progress dated April 19th, 1960. Several copies of the Progress. We also have a Richmond Register that has the article where President Martin took the oath as the Eastern's president.
Bob Martin became president of Eastern Kentucky State College July 1, 1960. And he was my high school graduation speaker the next year in 1961. And then my personal relationship with him began when I was a freshman here in 1961. I worked my way through college working in the public information office, so that gave me an opportunity to have a lot of contact with him.
We have the Eastern Progress inaugural issue for President Martin. Oh, that's cool. We have a magazine for Eastern Kentucky State College.
Oh, that's the inaugural address right there.
Yeah. We have the inaugural program from President Martin's inauguration.
There's some more. Oh, look at that. That's the press coverage of the actual day. State appropriation of what? $3.5 million to help build this building. I think that would buy some of the furniture today.
A lot of people think of Bob Martin as a builder, and he was. He built a lot of what you see on campus today during his 16 years as president. But he was more than just a builder of buildings. He built this institution. He took it from a state college to a modern comprehensive university.
We have a couple of alumnus issues for the Eastern State College. Yeah, and this is Lyndon B. Johnson speaking at the inaugural step for the Alumni Coliseum.
And this is Friday, May 25th, 1962. Eastern to award 486 degrees on Thursday. So we're up to, on average, 2,000 degrees that we award annually. That gives you a sense of how far we've come. There's some books you want to notice and all.
We have the 5 decades of progress at the Eastern Kentucky State College from 1906 to 1957. It looks like an admissions brochure dated 1962 for the university. Oh, wow.
Oh, these are awesome.
And then we have the Governor's Second Annual Conference on Education dated 1957, as well as it looks like a course catalog that is much smaller than the one we have to look at today.
These are great. These are photographs. I invite you to come forward. There's Mrs. Martin in the parlor at the Blanton House. There's Dr. Martin reading, of course, a copy of the Eastern Progress. And more pictures, family pictures of the Martins.
Construction.
The construction right there.
The construction of the original Martin Hall.
And an aerial shot. And then some more photographs. One thing I failed to mention, we're going to take all this, that archives, I'm sure archives would like some of it, but we're going to put another time capsule in the new Martin Hall and include some of these items as well. So 50 years from now, when my son hopefully helps is here to witness it. Some of these materials will be in that new time capsule as well.